but then you can't hug them. But they just, I have a deceased baby father. Rest in peace, Bo, my real baby daddy. So we got a 10-year-old. She has sisters, baby. And you know what I'm saying? I'm 30 years old, and my father, that ain't shit nigga still alive. Boom. So I love my daddy. Shout out, daddy. Bye. And you know what I'm saying? I can look at my daughter and she'll be like that. But I know that because my baby father was a real father. Never sold drugs, never trapped in front of her, never trapped around her, whatever it was. I'd be on some bum bitch shit, like, I don't know. He'll call me, we gotta go to Walmart. Why? Then she got like 7 diapers left. But that's when the Mickey Mouse boxes came out. Yes. But I'm dead serious though. Like when they don't, motherfuckers don't learn today. Y'all listen, y'all learn today. I'm gonna always keep it 97.3% because if I keep it to 100, I will get killed.
Wow.
And I'm from Cleveland, and the only thing I did for my birthday, shout out Mondre and shout out nephew, I went out with 2 people. No parties, I canceled all my parties, day parties, everything. I'm breathing in Cleveland at 30. Done buried 3 friends already. So while y'all playing with them guns, I'm telling y'all, it ain't worth it.
We're going to take a quick pause on that note.
Because it got real.
And then we like, I'm still talking about my kids.
We're talking about exes, and it turned into a whole other thing. I was about to start talking about the psychology of bad kids and shit.
They're like the bad kids. I was just talking about
I don't know how you doing like that. Like,
this is the vibe on air with Mr. D, Southern White King, Butter, and Legacy. Call in 216-539-9858. Urban City Radio.
Download that app.
Squirt on the screen or something.
Come on with us.
Man, I'm trying to hold in them
The
sneezes.
poom is wet.
I wish you was here too. My nephew said he wish he was here. You all the way in Texas, boo-boo.
Who that?
My nephew in Texas.
What up, nephew? In
What's
Texas.
up? That's right.
Yo. I'm the production manager. That's why I'm off in the cut.
So what hidden talents do we have here? Do you sing? Do you go on karaoke?
We still
Girl.
Yeah, she. Yeah, that's what I remember back in the day. As King's Queen and karaoke back in the
Who is
day.
your favorite? You always do.
No, actually, I did theme songs. Like, did I read therapy?
Oh, you know what y'all need to get together
I agree
on?
with you. Everybody needs a
Dance.
little therapy.
Oh, dancing?
She do dance, and I know you dance. Y'all together would probably be stupid.
I always dance. I dance everywhere from beginning to end.
Girl, when I used to sneak in the
Nasheem
car,
said we need therapy. We all need therapy. I said yes, we do. Yes, we do. Everybody needs.
We need financial therapy.
I'm going through therapy right now.
No, but see, that's just lubricated. Look, no.
What's going on over here?
We need financial therapy. I have
Everybody needs therapy because there's too many angry people nowadays.
and I be being happy as well with my good
This will
radio.
go on
At the radio
in
station.
between the songs.
Yeah, it does continue on. Everybody is angry, and I
Come on,
think
we
that's
gonna
why a
buy
lot of
this
kids
wine.
they don't get enough affection. I
Y'all
think
gonna
there's
get
not
the
enough
wine
hugs.
Yeah, come on. We gonna go together.
Y'all ain't got 5
When we
minutes.
both
to go.
got a slut.
Why not? Y'all gonna both drink? Cause I'm already fucked up.
I've been drinking Remy too, so I'm just saying. But cause I forgot to bring the wine, I was like, damn.
I just want some of Squirt's burger.
They ain't got like no
You want
motorcycle
Squirt
downstairs.
She said she want a squirt
No, I ain't
burger.
got no motorcycle downstairs after you get off the elevator and then we somebody
Yeah, y'all need like a golf cart, like on Saturday Night Live.
The thing with the cops around.
Right.
With the
Yeah, little doom buggies or whatever the fuck. Yeah. They got them in Miami. They got a long little slab on the back of the head.
So are we sideways when y'all looking at us?
I love it. I love it. She like, fuck this shit.
Yeah, they all trying to be rational. She like, yes, because, and the man should. He like, oh, fuck them all. She's like, girl, if the dick is good. If the dick is good. Like, oh my God.
As a businessman and the business is exceptional, yes. Just say, when you come to America, yes. Girl, we can't. But who gonna get this wine though?
Let me go get it, man.
No, what's
I ain't running. Oh, y'all keep talking, cause I'm gonna smoke my cigarette.
Okay.
See, you got a little smoke break while yo. She got on the shorts today too.
Girl, this shit gonna have me in the hospital with a whole UT motherfucker. Hey, quick.
Oh Lord.
I think everything jumped on.
So, I'm like, what the
Joey
fuck?
on there like, yes, yes.
I was trying to wear my butter shorts.
The butter shorts? No, them too long.
So let's
Them
talk
too
about
long.
that.
They're
Yeah,
like,
them too long to be butter
girl,
shorts.
no, you can wear them damn shorts. I done seen bitches in shorts. Like, what the fuck? She put a shirt. That bitch need a whole goddamn gown on in the shower.
Everybody, if you just now tuning in, go to Urban City Radio, download the app on your Apple
This
or your
is-
Android.
Check 1, 2. This is the vibe on air. Urban City Radio. Mr. D's open Mike King. Butter Legacy.
Butter baby.
Call in at 216-539-9858. Legacy finna step out for a second because she need to smoke a ciggy and get something to drink.
This is
Should be
not a dipstick, ladies and gentlemen. Stay away from drugs. This is a regular tobacco stick that a dog has pissed on. And they're trying to kill us, but it's good as hell. And I gotta go keep under this land though.
Hey.
Twerk!
Thank you.
Is she twerking on my live feed?
She is working on my feet.
Yeah, it's about to be.
This has got you like 3,000 followers.
Oh, wow.
Or maybe like
It's not the
35.
followers I want.
Hey look, me neither, because they gonna throw them dicks in my inbox.
Oh, my God. It's the inbox.
Talk about
It's
those
going
Inboxes.
down
How about
the
those
deal.
inboxes?
Huh?
Those inboxes go crazy.
Yeah,
Where
man.
people really feel
It's some
like
sneaky
they
motherfuckers,
can
though.
hook up through an inbox.
Niggas,
Like they really-
niggas are sneaky on the inbox. Squirt is sneaky. Can't hear you.
I can never hear you the first 3 times you say.
By the way,
something.
once again, this is a work in progress. The vibe on air is a work in progress, but feel free to keep listening because we will entertain your monkey ass. Squirt, you got something to say now? Okay, that's not your voice. You hold it like
That is her voice.
you hold it like
She know what she doing. She know what she doing.
you hold it like you about to
That can be good.
I don't care. I don't care. It's my show. I don't care. I know, but you still hold that mic like
She is caressing the hell out of this
I swear to
mic.
God. What's the porn star name? All of them.
She is caressing the hell out of the mic.
She was on the
Lord is
mic.
caressing the mic.
She was stroking the mic.
She was.
She forgot what she was gonna say. She had something to say.
She
It's
was
gone.
about to break down on some Beyonce. What's one of my favorite ones to do with karaoke? This
Yeah. If you ever seen Butter do a line dance, oh, you gotta change the draws.
on my line dance. Okay, so let's not talk about how I got secretly taped last night line dancing. Yes, Carrie recorded me line dancing. And I did not know that it was at Gateway.
Oh, so that okay? Because we went down the way.
I wasn't trying to be out really. I've been on my stuff. I've been focused. So I just had a little break, celebrating with the Cavs, and
Let's go.
that's right, Cavs. All the real fans. Only talk to me if you're a real fan. If you're not a real fan, have a seat. Have
Oh,
several seats.
motherfucker.
Matter of fact, call rental center and have all their seats. Okay, stack them up to the sky and sit on the top.
But you was line dancing.
I cannot hear you, boo.
But you was line dancing.
I don't know what's up with that, Mike. Yes, I was line dancing. I was celebrating with the Cavs. I was. Get off the line dances, damn it.
You just said
I
you
love
talking
line
about Carrie
dancing.
line dance you without you knowing it though.
He recorded me.
But you know, I gotta say, especially when you and Shar get together, y'all be out there line dancing. It don't be just line dancing. It be like line porn.
Line dancing.
Cause y'all be doing some extra movements that don't be necessary. Everybody else does 1, 2, turn to.
When I dance,
Y'all be
I
1,
enjoy
2,
myself.
chomp,
I don't have
chomp.
ass. I don't have ass. I'm a dancer. Everything I do is extreme. I'm a dancer.
Especially that one with this line dance with Tamia, and you be doing all the arm movements and all this shit, and then the hips wind and this shit. Nobody even like that line dance until you are out there.
Yes, they do.
They like the line dance,
That
but
is
the
the
guys
line.
don't pay no attention to it. They say, "Oh, I should do it." You be almost about to make some tips on that.
They toss it to me, baby. I'm gonna just keep line dancing. That's about it.
Oh man, Squirt, what's going on, man? With your unworking ass mic.
Yeah, the mic has not been working.
You think you got the special? Here's what you do. Why don't you take the mic that you keep grabbing, and you be doing all the arm movements and all this shit. Nobody even like that line dance until you are out there.
Yes, they do.
They like the line dance, but the guys don't pay no attention to it. They say, "Oh, I should do it."
They
And it still ain't working.
It stopped. So does she put it on there?
Yeah, we need a good engineer.
We helped you when it was happening.
There
you go.
No, you ain't.
I can
No, you
do
ain't.
it.
Man. Yeah, it's not like you in the shower. Squirting.
She chasing waterfalls.
She is a waterfall. That's messed up when they name you after your sexual activities. They used to rap.
What?
She rap and she squirt. Right. That should be your name. I rap. I squirt. I rap. We got Byron. He taking over. Finally, it's gonna be something good going on.
He said, "I can get this done."
Is that a watch or is that like a shoe?
He's Asian. She.
It look like.
She locked. Let her in.
I just locked the door.
In my bad self.
Hey,
We are joined by Squirts.
That's a job.
Squirt over here.
She gonna come back like, what
she
was
got the
that?
Squirt takeover show, and she do a show with a little guy named Nuke.
Ooh, it's his birthday today.
It's Nuke's birthday.
Yeah, it's his birthday today.
When is
Shout
your
out
birthday
to
party?
Luke. Happy birthday.
My birthday is at Mitchell's this Saturday.
See, I'm
Gemini birthday
gonna be out of
bash.
town.
You ain't going no damn.
I'm being in Kentucky.
I
I'm
wish
going
that might
tomorrow.
be doing something. Well, I guess we have to stop doing it.
Tell Nuke I said happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday, Luke.
Happy birthday, Luke.
Y'all gonna get him a little cake.
Ooh.
You like short cake.
No, you know I do not condone his
I got to do
comments.
it. I have nothing to do
You
with it.
know I do not condone his comments, little brother.
What's going on with you,
Laughing her
Squirt?
ass off because it is funny.
Hey, we're trying to make Urban City Radio another station for us to do things as we're doing right here, something positive in the community, something to bring our cities together.
I'm not positive about this.
No, that's just you.
That's just, I'm trying to be positive.
We keep it positive.
I'm gonna
We keep
be
it
the Paula
positive with the
Abdul.
fun. You gotta have fun while being positive.
I'm gonna be the Paula Abdul.
You can say fuck and be positive.
Urban City Radio.
You're going to have to be the positive one because he's not going to be positive.
He's not at all.
I'm positive that this show is gonna be the shit.
Oh.
Now that I agree with, it won't be the shit,
I-
but
okay,
I
I
will bring
agree.
the positive side.
And
I'll
I'm
be the
to
softer
support that.
side.
I'm to support that.
There's plenty of light skinned girls out here in the street to
Let me
hide.
go with the light skin shit. You know what?
He is so stupid. So, how many girlfriends do you have?
What?
How many girlfriends do you have?
People, they don't call them girlfriends because that's too permanent. That's too
That's too-
complicated. You have how many chicks do he?
How many do you put
Two.
your penis in there for JJ?
Wow.
That's pretty
a good question.
right. That's a very good question.
How many for JJ
First
do
of
you
all, this
enter?
is a show not about my personal life.
Well, why not? You're all up in our business.
I didn't ask nobody about who they fucking.
I asked you what I wanted to ask you, just like you asked me.
All right, let me ask you, because I've never asked you
What
this.
you want to ask me? Go ahead.
How many dudes you have squirted on? While rapping.
She's
I never counted, but
You rap and squirted on niggas at the same time?
right. If they
This
like
shit feel
that.
good. I'm gonna give it to you, nigga.
I'm very aggressive.
There's
Wow.
nothing wrong with being defensive.
Now, how many JJs do you enter?
See, I don't believe.
I answered your question.
I'm answering my question.
That's
I
how
don't
guys
believe
answer.
in
They talk
multiple
around
partners like that. I keep my
Multiple.
personal
One at a
situations-
time,
I
or-
keep my personal situations to myself to protect the lady that's involved.
Yeah, that would
Because
be
she doesn't need to
embarrassing.
be exposed
Yeah.
to all the scrutiny and criticisms of ignorant motherfuckers such as you.
Watch your language. Watch your language. We're trying to bring cities together, not apart.
Man, fuck that. Let me drink this 17.
I knew you was gonna
smoke
say
this
that.
blunt.
Right. Be nice. Be nice.
I'm very nice. How you doing, Squirt?
I'm doing very good. I've been working real hard, and I'm so happy you guys are here.
I'm happy to be
I'm
here.
glad to be
It's
here.
really fun.
I
I'm
appreciate it.
enjoying
It was the
it.
best move you ever made in your life by calling me. Or did
I didn't
call
call you.
I know, I called you.
You know what? Oh, please, Deeds, please come be on Urban City
I
right
like,
now.
bitch, I don't know.
You know you would have got your ass whooped.
I know.
Right.
I do.
Like, I'll just-
You got, hey, shout out to my dude, Cruz. This is how Cruz smile.
Okay, next subject.
That's my dude, though. Cruz, Cleveland Rude Boy.
Next subject.
Shout out
Anyway.
to, it's so Squirt.
Mhm.
Where you get them shoes, man? They fly.
I get them online. They feel like you're walking barefoot. Feels great.
Is that the toe
Do
shoes?
isotoner make them?
I
It looks like
love toe
gloves.
shoes. No, I love toe shoes. I wear toe shoes and I love them.
Aren't they
They are the
comfortable?
most comfortable shoes ever. Working out in them,
It's-
running,
it's-
they're actually running shoes.
It's like you can slap somebody with a
They're actually
cake.
running shoes. Hiking. They're hiking shoes and they're running shoes. And they feel really good because you run in
No,
the
they
so
they foot
they're
gloves.
cute. They are foot gloves.
They single toe socks with
You
a
know
sole
what?
on
They're the most
them.
comfortable damn shoes.
You know what it
ever.
is, Butter? Butter, let me tell you what it is. His feet too big, ugly, and crooked to fit in them, so he mad.
He can't.
You know
They'd
what
be
I'm
like,
saying?
he'd be like, can you just put
Ugly
three
ass
toes
ladies.
on? Let's just put the three
Big
toes.
old monkey gorilla feet.
Very big
Big ugly ass feet.
No, just
It's
like
finished.
fat toes.
Toes all
Toes.
scattered.
You know
They
what's
can't
bad.
fit in those neat
His
shoes.
toes be
feet.
like,
And keep telling me why not big
his
feet.
toes
I
be like,
appreciate
move
that.
over. You sitting on me.
Big feet with a little mind.
With little tolerance for your silly ass.
I ain't gonna mess with you because I'm not a comedian. I don't feel like.
I'm not one either.
I would get mad. I can't come back at you with a joke. I'm gonna
Right, you'll be
swung
like,
on the
well,
microphone.
that's because, never mind.
Right. I just get over the microphone.
No, I'm saying that's how she comes back.
I wouldn't be able to come back. You know, I hit you, but I can't come back.
You'll
Yeah, you
try.
don't want to get hit.
I hit you.
He ain't running nowhere.
Scared.
Why does everything gotta be about violence? This is supposed to be about
He
violence.
said your toes be making games.
Right, yeah.
He said your toes be making
She be
games.
making snowballs during the winter.
His toes be looking dead.
You talking about yours? What the
No, I was talking about yours.
You talking about me, dude?
Yeah, cause she said something about your toes. I said your toes be like, get off me.
Oh, really? Really?
But I'm not in it. I'm not in it.
Really?
We just, what's the next subject? What was
Okay, what's the next topic? What's up?
Let's talk about shoes that look like gloves.
Oh,
Oh,
such an idiot.
boo.
That's just some bullshit.
Boo.
They funny. You know what? The first time I saw, first it was, when you was hanging with Kay. Y'all came to open mic with them, and of course, I was on stage,
They're comfortable, huh?
and I destroyed. Kay hate me still to this day for that.
Yes.
Because that shit was stupid as fuck. It's like,
You always put people on the spot. That's why I want to
You
punch
do.
but you put yourself on the spot with those shoes
I can come
on.
where I want to with my
When I
shoes
was
on.
singing, I came and I tried to support him, and I was singing at Kings and Queens, and he talked about me for about a good 10 minutes
It's
before I even started
ridiculous.
singing.
What did I say? Did I say anything bad about you? It was all complimentary.
Oh God, I can imagine.
It was though.
I can imagine.
Everything I said about Butter was
It
complimentary.
was not complimentary.
I never said nothing wrong about you except for them shoes. Them goddamn shoes.
No, you should make up my name, call me everything except what it
Right, he
is.
teases my nickname.
Right.
So they talk about me.
Squirt. I mean,
But anyway, so
Squirt is a tease on its own.
that's because you're all ignorant. It has power in that.
Nigga, yo, did you hear the drops?
I squirted on you.
And I'm wrong.
What's wrong with that?
I'm squirt on your
I'm
record.
trying to support you, and I just can't gather.
Thank you. It's not me. It's not me.
Squirting does not
I
mean
cannot get
anything in a sexual nature.
Yes, it do.
No, it doesn't.
It absolutely
No,
sounds like it.
Yeah, the way. So when they say, hold on. Let me take the headset off.
No one thinks of a
So
water.
when they say when somebody on here saying she just squirted on the record.
I'm dropping knowledge. I got power. I run this camp. That's what that
But
means.
to the average nigga, what they think?
That's the average dumbass nigga.
Now, if you said I poured it on you,
So
I didn't say
when you heard it, Butter, what did you think?
I love you, but it absolutely sounds sexual.
And she ain't the average dumbass
I
nigga.
love it.
I can't think of anything but squirting.
But that's okay. Hey, Jared.
So
I don't care.
my question is, and I hope you can be honest, are you a squirter?
Okay, so I have a question from someone.
Oh my God.
I have a question from someone.
I'm not going to answer
I
that.
have a question from someone.
You asked me a question.
They have a question about
What's that?
a news topic. It says, what do you guys think about the college kid that only got like 6 months for raping the girl that was passed out?
He was white.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
He was white. He was black. He'd been dead. He wouldn't even have made it out of there. He'd have been
White
dead.
kids
He
get
wouldn't
off
have
on all
made it
kind of shit. A nigga push a white woman, he doing life. Just push a white woman. He raped a woman. No matter what pass out with him, he raped a woman, man. And you only doing 6 months? He should get raped his
Somebody
ass
paid
woman. They should be
somebody.
fucking him in the ass for 6 months.
Somebody paid somebody. That's real sad though. That certain people get off with them.
He should go straight to ass raping jail.
Or depending who they are, who
That's
their
life.
parents are. It's no telling what clout his parents had in this.
That don't matter though.
Who paid a judge off.
It don't matter though, but because
It
you can
matters because
afford
he
it,
got
I mean,
6 months.
yeah, but it matters on their side, but it shouldn't matter in real life.
No, it
because
shouldn't.
And I mean, I work with the courthouse and with the courts, and it's just amazing that, like, you see Zimmerman, he got off for killing the motherfucker. You hear about some other woman killed her husband.
It was the majority.
Anytime a black man kills somebody with an accident, they trying to convict us, kill us. But they trying to give the white man.
You don't have the majority.
And I don't have a problem with any white man. I have white uncles, cousins, but god damn, I'm scared sometimes to get stopped by the police. And I usually get off anyway, but I be always worried. Anything can happen.
I can say I do fear as a mom of 3 boys. I do fear a lot about what they may run into. It is kind of a scary situation.
It's really getting bad out here, though. Honestly,
It is.
That's because the camera's sideways. Because that's the only way the cradle hold it, motherfucker.
So I'm hoping that my kids never run into a situation where they, make a small mistake and it turns into something big, or just, get caught up being with the wrong crowd and not even involved, but
you
they're
also
guilty
have
by
to.
association.
You also have to pay attention to the police. The police are the same people, or the same psychosomatic people of the criminals. Like, they're not really that different. They're just on another side.
And I have to say this about police. Police are trained. They're not hired for their skill. They're trained to do a certain job. So a lot of cops try to always talk down to you and all this, but they're not smart. They're always. I'm not saying all cops are smart, but most cops are not. Most cops are just trained to do a job, and they do what the criteria of the job. Detectives are hired because they can think outside the pocket. Patrolmen are not made or trained or hired to think. They're just trained to do. So when they try to talk to you and tell you, well, so why are you doing this? You should tell them, motherfucker, why do you drink after you get off work and get drunk and beat your wife?
Oh, wow. But another thing, they're put in a position of authority, and that goes to their head.
And that
It does.
doesn't mean
I
I'm
agree
good
with that.
friends that I hang
It goes
with.
to
That I
their
agree
head.
with. It
But
does.
think about when you put kids, think about, let's take it down to elementary. You take little first and second graders, you know how the teachers do. They pick their favorite and make them the teacher pet. Tell me who did this wrong. You're in charge while I go to the office. So that kid treats all them kids different because he feels more superior than the others.
Right now because he has the right and he's going to be backed up.
Exactly.
It's more to
Exactly.
the rights that they get and how they'll be backed up with no matter what the decision is. Because like when somebody did something wrong, what's the first thing they say? We're going to investigate. What's there to investigate?
You're gonna listen. You know who you're gonna listen to. Right.
You have to give them a chance to change their story.
Now, when it comes to that, though, they have to hear both sides. So that's where the investigation come in, and then you got to put your heads together. But in certain situations, they're not really investigating. They just want to hear what you got to say. But they already have a bias when it comes to certain things.
Well, because the law is the law. Like I said, they're in that position of authority. That's just like, you're a bail bondsman. I don't know nothing about bail bondsmen. If we were to both be in front of a court, you're going to know what to say before I would. You're going to know what would be on your behalf before I would. No, because you're just ugly. I mean, your deeds. You're tall. You're a comedian. You're an asshole. No, I love you though. I love you.
Go fuck yourself. But literally though, when it comes,
Yeah.
Turn it off.
She
But
gonna drink this
when it
whole
comes
bottle
to
and
those
she gonna
situations-
enjoy it.
they have to investigate because,
And
like
depending on
I
how
said,
much
they're
she
not.
enjoyed
It's
it,
up to the detective
I
to
was telling
investigate. Their job is just to arrest because there was a call made. They're not there to make a decision. Like when you watch cops and they trying to ask them questions, it's not their job to ask questions. It's just their job.
Yeah, they just
to
gonna get the
arrest.
information and make a decision
Yeah.
based on whatever.
They don't make the
information.
decision though. It's the detective make the decision later.
Right.
They just arrest and then let the detective make the decision. If you ever notice, on any ticket, when you stop, a detective has to sign off on the ticket, not the officer. Unless it's a moving violation or traffic. But a serious
you know what?
misdemeanor, they have to have a detective involved.
It's
Because
all about
not
the
officer's
psychology
job.
of whoever the officer is. Also, he could be.
That's what they
You
do.
got a lot of nice.
For wine.
Okay, I'm gonna say this for example.
For
Let's say it's about 10,000 cops. Okay, we're gonna give it some numbers here. 10,000 policemen, and 200 of those policemen out of 10,000 are idiots. Those 200 can cause more damage than the remaining of the 10,000 because they're doing negative things. You get it? Nobody's paying attention to the positive things that the other 9,800 are doing.
And that's true. I mean, Because I know plenty of cops, plenty of officers who are out there doing their job every day, doing what they need to do with the community.
Being nice and fair and helping.
But it be those certain ones that abuse their power and
Super cops.
do too much.
Those are super cops.
Is your mic on?
No.
That's the one.
Is your headset on? That maybe if you had your headset on, you can hear you.
Hold on, I can hear this.
You can hear us?
My nails clip. Dale. Dr. Dale.
Turn it up, though.
One more. She said,
I know she drank all my rim.
She is a nut. I love
This show
her.
is over because I'm out of rim.
This is my girl right here. She is funny as hell.
But,
Y'all better not take no
hold on,
screenshot.
I gotta check the comments
No,
over here.
microphone. I ain't talking about them.
Does he gotta keep
Okay.
going over here?
Alright, y'all be in my ear with y'all
Always
pieces.
gotta run over
We
We
here.
having so much fun up in the studio today. We might be here all night partying. I don't
So
know.
if you just joining us,
Hey,
if you want to chime in on any of the
Wait
topics
on.
that we're discussing,
Hey.
you can call
Hey, little
216-539-9858 or download the app
we're
on your
drinking,
iPhone or your Android.
And what's that?
We got
I'm not
a
drinking.
squirt over here.
17:30.
Everybody just talking at once. It's not no real recording anymore. But we just vibing. That's the whole idea of the show. It's a vibe.
Hey, this is the Vibes on Air show on Urban City Radio Station, and they having so much fun. I had to get back behind here. I ain't no good.
Nobody asked
Mama,
her
I
either.
made it.
Nobody asked her. Nobody wanted her. Sierra had to go get some. And Lexi came back with
I
it.
would have got some wine for me.
So get the
Everybody
wine
was sitting there having their own sips of everything.
And
And I don't do
in
brown
the midst of
liquor.
that, because you know I
She
shake
got my
hands with
wine.
my friends, so I told the old guy downstairs security, I'm like, look, we really need like a scooter. This nigga, see, we got the one scooter like this, so they ain't gonna work. That's what took me so long.
I would take anything on wheels.
She asked the security guy for a hover round
downstairs.
He had the old school wheelchair, but by the time I got down here, I would have been cocky like this. So
Yeah, walking down the hallway to the studio in this building. It's literally walking down an entire street.
I carried my
Hey,
key
Frank
like this.
Mitchell.
just in
Hey,
case I
Leon.
wouldn't get abducted by a
Save me
crazy
some
white
70.
man.
Oh, it's gone. It's gone already.
17:30.
Johnny O, they drank that before I even got over here.
Oh, Johnny O asked for something.
Johnny,
Johnny
the
O.
legend himself, man. Don't you owe me some money?
He don't owe you no damn money.
Either you or Mixmaster Quick back in the day owe me a track. I know it was Mixmaster Quick. I know
You better leave my big brother alone.
No,
You want me to
that's
slap
my
him?
dude, man. I remember
Want
him
me
and
to slap
Casper
him, Johnny?
C back in the
Yeah,
day.
she been trying to
Him and
hit
Casper
me
C
all
back
day.
in the day. I was rapping under the name of DJ Elementary back then.
DJ Elementary.
I was only 16.
So what was the next topic? We were
What's the next
discussing
topic, y'all?
We were
I
discussing
was
black
wrong for
businesses
it.
in Cleveland. We were discussing who we're gonna have to do a spotlight.
Man, we
on.
gonna
Well, I
have
have a lineup for the next couple months.
I
so
want to
can,
do a Frank Call.
communicate with y'all. Y'all can take, get some of
They ain't
Yeah,
got no
because
phone
I have
lines
a few
set for
people
Frank
that I
Call.
really would love to have on here to spotlight.
Well,
There's
this
a lot
week-
of business I already mentioned. Like,
Okay.
Let's have a subject where it's called everybody talk at one time, because that's what we.
it absolutely does.
These damn comedians ain't no good.
And this wasn't nothing but a kid.
I don't.
All right.
Johnny will say, he don't owe you no damn money.
Let me some
You
nigga.
want me to take care of your light work, big brother? I'll take care of your light work.
Johnny O. You want to see her get beat up online? Say yes.
Well, we ain't rich enough for TV yet. But nigga, you will get beat the fuck up.
And I will pay Chicago to
They said we
help.
talking-
He said yes.
Johnny, you know you're wrong for that, right?
That's because you got
Johnny,
somebody on
you're
the
wrong for
phone.
that. You're wrong for that. That's
Word is on the phone, so you can hear her. They said we all talking at one time.
My bad.
That's great. That's about time. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna just go by. We're gonna go around the room.
All right,
Everybody
okay.
gonna talk about a subject,
All right.
and we'll chime in. And then go to the next part. You can
All
talk
right.
about a subject. Start with butter.
I think that we hit our subject. I'm really interested in spotlighting on a lot of the new artists around here. I want to see art. I want to see like drawings and people that create things. I want to see music. I want to see people with businesses. I want to see young kids with businesses. I would love to highlight a young child business. We're trying to grow our youth and change the whole chain of everything that was happening nowadays. And I think it would be great to spotlight a couple of the youth out there that's actually trying to hold up their own businesses. Or something that maybe someone else is trying to provide to get some youth to learn how to hold their business. I used to do airbrush tattoos. You could add that to the list.
Airbrush tattoo.
I did airbrush tattoos, and Snake said, "Let's talk about your belly," but don't respond. Let's not respond to that yet because I'm still talking. I used to do reverse tattoos, and I actually trained my son to take over the business. So once he starts driving, he can actually set up his own parties. My son can make a couple $100 a day doing parties. Yeah. And I think that was good to get him in the business mindset, learn how to make money in an honest way, and teach him the whole business side of everything, and teach him to be a young entrepreneur.
So wonderful.
And
How you end up with him in the
that's
show?
one of the things I'm about is entrepreneurship, because, you know, everybody, it's not easy to work for a man and have to go on their schedule and be under their rule, because everybody is emotional, have their times, their periods, and where they going through different feelings. I've said periods as far as like emotional time. And, you know, you're going to be under the thumb of this person, and his mood can change, and your job is always based on another person. And I'd rather not be under that. That's the reason why I got into my own business, because I didn't want to be under anybody else's control when it comes to my destiny and my life and my family. So the entrepreneurial vibe, it needs to be spread across, especially amongst the black community.
And I agree, not just because of that, because it brings out creativity. It also brings communication. I think it teaches everyone how to talk to each other, how to learn more about each other, be more versatile. One compliment I got that I really appreciate on my children are that they're very open. My son likes to listen to old music. He thinks it's funny to see old movies. He doesn't have to just listen to the newest rap. He doesn't have to see what the newest style is. He has his own. So he can appreciate different walks of life. He always tells me, Mom, please don't scare my friends away. You got to know them first. I'd be like, what the hell is wrong with this little boy? What is wrong with this chick you brought to my house? And he was like, Mom, you got to get to know her. And I love that about him because he's more open. So I think that being raised as a young entrepreneur changes that, because you have to be involved with all walks of life and be everywhere. And it helps change the look of the world, because you don't just go start judging everybody.
Because most black children in America are taught, go to school, get a good job.
Yeah.
Society did that.
Yeah, that's what society is. Nobody taught to build your own. You learn on your own that, unless you're dealing with somebody who will build their own.
You know,
We need to learn about real estate. We need to learn about building your own business, working on budgets, and just, you know, bettering yourself on your own. Because we could all work for a Fortune 500 company until they don't want us to work there no more.
But see, society makes it where you spend your whole life going to school
to pay them back.
and then get that job to pay the school back. How stupid is that?
It's stupid enough for us to believe in it.
It's not even just us.
But it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody.
No.
I mean, you do need those workers. You do have to provide jobs for those that cannot do that for you. But I do think it's important to try to own your own. I was raised old-fashioned. That's why I know how to do so many different things, because my mom said, don't sit your ass down, up and do something creative, do something with yourself. Because there's always money to be made. There's always something to learn new.
Legacy.
Awesome.
What subject you want to talk about?
What you got to say, Baba?
I just want to talk about all the parties that y'all be going to, buying shooters. Don't nobody spend their damn money on what y'all want us to look like this, right? Well, not like this daytime. But y'all want us to look all this cute, sexy and shit. These hoes getting booty injections.
Oh my God,
never.
Scary.
To look good for you, so you can come in there and shoot at us. Who's the target? Guess what? Let me tell y'all something. I'm an Army veteran. Let me tell you something. And I'm from the real 100 Fab, the old 100 Fab. Now, this new shit you might need heads is on.
10-5?
Okay.
I'm from 100.
And no, we're not gang banging, bad police. So, like I'm saying, what y'all need to get into is stop doing these goddamn drugs, because everything just went downhill. Y'all are our future and y'all fucking it up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Y'all can't even get a whole postal uniform until you've been there a certain amount of time working consistently.
Shout out to the post
That's
office.
why all the post office
Consistency.
motherfuckers, I seen a
Exactly.
bitch in booty short. I seen a bitch like this with a mail bag. I'm like, damn, I stopped her. She was doing her job though. She was like, oh, we can't get uniforms until we prove ourselves.
Right.
Because all the real postal workers, they're old, they're retiring. You can't even walk down the street, but you gonna run to the next corner to get that gun to come in that bar to shoot that bitch by accident. Because you can't hit that nigga to the left, buy a shooter, go to the gun range.
This is the only time in history
She's not playing.
when it came to
Hell
going to
no.
bars
She is
and
not
stuff
playing.
where the guys don't really dance with the women.
Hell no, they dance with
They
each
dancing
other.
with each
their
other.
gay ass.
I grew up,
No offense.
you had to go out there and dance with a girl. You used to get clean.
It was
Yes.
about getting to know them.
And even when it be like when the mirage changed from when you had the dress code to jeans and wear,
Oh.
you still was dancing with girls. When the
Yes.
dog came on, you was grinding some booty.
And they were actually dancing. Actually
Now
dancing.
these
Yeah.
dudes is
But look how the dancing changed. Remember hand dancing?
Ooh, what?
Oh my God. You vibe with who you were dancing with. You paid attention to them, they paid attention to you.
It was respect.
Right, because
and
wasn't
girls
routine,
was
you
just
did it
as
together.
dudes.
And it's fun. If
They
you
dancing
actually
like
tried
they
it,
do.
if you try it, you would actually like it.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
fun.
I know. I love
It's
it.
fun.
They throwing their arms all around, dancing harder than the dudes.
Or if they don't do that, what do they do? Put their penis up on you.
Yeah, it's,
I mean, that's all they do.
Right.
They just be like, turn
what
around.
happened to that?
I don't
Wow.
dance with anyone when I go on a dance.
It's
floor.
once
Unless I'm
again-
dancing with an old person
Remember
trying to
bells?
I
Bells.
dance.
Dance all night long.
This is
Yeah,
gonna be a
bells.
common word I'm gonna use on the show. The degradation of black folks.
Okay, explain that for some.
That's where
Just hold up the wall.
the dumbing down of black folks. It's where black folks become more niggas
Then they are.
than black people. The degradation, because everything now is about niggerizing niggas more. It's about making us more into buffoons. I mean, for real. If you look at a lot of TV shows and shit, like you got the Cleveland show. Ain't
I
no
hate
black
that
voices
show.
on Cleveland. That's what white man do in Cleveland.
I hate that show.
And maybe he said it was one show I was watching where she was like, and it was a white girl telling him like, "This is like your own hometown." He said, "What?" And she's like, "It's like your own hometown." He's like, "Oh, I thought you said black town."
It's the
How-
dumbest
what was
show.
this?
That ain't no nigga.
It's like black people are black people supposed to be always offended by shit white people say?
Man, everything out here racist.
That's only when they're
Everybody gotta get off this color thing. If we,
It is.
black people are making it more racial than anybody.
No, that show was racial because of Seth MacFarlane white ass.
You know what I'm saying? Generally, in the communities, black people are making things more racist than they really are.
But it's not it.
No, they
The
try-
black
We have
people
more
make it
rights
racist.
today to
because
stand by.
If you look
than
at
argue.
all the videos now, all the music, and I sound like when we was young when they used to tell us about rap.
Y'all rap fucked
But
up.
for real though, listen to this shit. And I like a lot of it.
But you
Future,
dumb,
everything Future sound.
It has a lot to do with uneducated and ignorance because they're training the kids where they don't appreciate like anything that you're doing now that's right. It's almost like if you can speak well, if you can dress differently than everybody else, then you're separated. Because first of all, I get talked about and I get pretty insulted by it. I'm used to it now, so I learned to roll with it. But I get insulted a lot because I don't speak so what's portrayed these days to be so ghetto. When I'm in a hair salon one day and someone was like, oh, we couldn't get in the mall because it's a lot of Jewish people that own the mall. They said so they wouldn't talk to us because they see that we were black. So we need someone white to call. And they said, but you take the phone call. So now I'm considered to be, separated from everyone else because I speak this way. And it's kind of an insult. Because why, first of all, why am I not considered speaking black if I can speak well?
There's two major plagues in the black community right now. The degradation of black people and the homosexuality of black people. Because you got a lot of women now dressing like they do. You got a lot of dudes trying to act like women.
People are just
And
confused.
it's the younger more than the older.
You know why? Because number one, when they're children, I always said you have to pay attention to your children.
Yes.
Number one, they are watching you. They are learning from your behavior. They're learning what's acceptable, what's not acceptable. So if you're giving them an environment that's confusing, meaning the man is not being the man, and the woman is not being the woman, they don't know which role to play. They gonna take this. I
It's
see
not
this
even
one
the
now.
fact.
Oh, no,
It's the
I see
fact
this one
that
now.
somebody is missing in there. If somebody's not teaching that man how to be a man, like my father wasn't always around, but my mother,
None of them.
my mother still had me around positive male role models. My uncles, whatever.
But that's what I'm trying to say.
We're not
They
going
don't
down
have
here.
anything to.
No.
Well, it's not just that. I don't just down the man because
No,
let
you
me tell you
can't.
how twisted this
Might not be
world
their
is.
fault.
You got something to say? Oh, I thought you had something to say.
Can't hear you.
Talking to the mic.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just saying though, it's something. If you listen to the music and look at TV, where gay is more acceptable now on
Yes.
TV, the
Yeah.
music is all talking about Molly and taking
It's
pictures.
being programmed in their brain.
Yeah.
So they can already grow up
Yeah,
and shit.
everybody popping X and fans.
Remember, TV used to go off at what time?
Ooh, 3
It
years.
was
It was like
static.
3 in the morning.
You had
But
to go to
still,
bed.
After they had
You
the
had
flash,
shows
they
that
had
didn't
to
tolerate gay shit.
A lot of TV shows did not allow certain behaviors, languages, or words, or
we have no black
Anything.
productive
And now you got
black
movies where niggas
shows.
kissing
they
motherfuckers.
kissing each
Yeah,
other.
I stopped watching
They show
Empire.
they
They
slumping
sleeping
each other.
around.
That
They
shit's crazy.
cursing all the time.
But you know what? I think every situation is different. I'm not a fan of saying everyone who is raised this way is going to be like this, and everyone
No.
every situation
Some
is
of
different,
them
because
are.
I'm raising 3 young men now. Kind of scary that I might become a grandmother a little bit young. But
I'm a grandfather.
I do believe it's about the
I
morals
ain't
in the
cracking.
house and the responsibilities in your priorities. My priority, first of all, is I love my children. I'm gonna tell them. I grew up around affection. I show affection.
Right.
That's just how I respond to it. I have morals. So they do mimic what they see, but my kids don't go put on makeup. They mimic my hustle. They mimic my love. They mimic my hugs. They
Ooh, that respect level
But-
just went.
Listen to
oh,
this.
yeah.
You can raise your child. You can be that example. But as soon as they start mixing with them other people that didn't show their kids, you got a problem.
You do, and I
Yeah.
agree with that. But it depends on the strength that you show your kids on how you raise them to see.
The other world.
Exactly. I mean, like, okay, so my kids are sponges. I understand that. Some of them are leaders. You have followers, but that's just that's how kids are. You have to accept the fact that some people are how they are. Yes, my son somewhat follows, but I also try to train him and show him how to lead, so he doesn't always exactly.
We're gonna take a quick pause, and I mean to cut anybody off, but we're gonna take a quick break. Get ready to conclude this show. If you want to call in, 216-539-9858. If you're feeling the vibe, give us a call and come talk to us. This is the vibe on air, Urban City Radio.
Radio.
It don't matter what number you shout out. Every time y'all say the number, I'll be like 5, 4, 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. I've been refraining from trying to say that shit.
So, but we won't have time to finish this. But I do have to say, it is the way that you raise your children.
up, boo-boo?
Not everyone is perfect. You
Hey,
can't
that's
control how your
right.
child
What's
will
up,
turn out,
girl?
because everybody still has their own personality. Everybody still is going to grow up how they're going to grow up. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how loud I am or how subtle I am. I still have some parts of the way I was raised with my parents.
This one you put together right.
I was, like I said, you was
So-
raised with love and
That's
affection.
what's
We were not
about.
raised like that. We were literally raised, we're girls.
But at the end of the
That's
day,
how they're gonna do the rest. We don't, ain't no I love you, good job.
Hey, girl.
but you still who you
Tell her,
are.
hey,
Because you can still grow
Oh,
up.
yeah, I know.
Even if you're not raised
You're
with love
having
and
a good
affection, you
time.
have 2 roles to take. You can either be
What's up,
distant,
Johnny?
or you
I gotta
can
get
be
you in
with
here,
her. You
baby.
can decide,
I can't wait to
I
get
was
you
never
in
getting
here.
hugs. I'm gonna hug everybody I
And that's what I do with my
I'm gonna be
kids.
so
And even
loving.
sisters that when I'm at
What's
my
this here,
grandma's
Ergo
house,
reality
my
TV?
kids, give me kids. Out the
What you
food.
mean,
And
Miller
they're
So
Brand?
like,
What's
you need to
Ergo
start
reality
getting together once a
TV?
week, so we can just we need to start getting our guests on the list together. So Monday,
We on a break right now, so we just chit chatting, y'all.
you think Monday is good for you?
You guys gotta meet me somewhere because I get off work and until the 14th, until the 24th, my
We're
deadline
gonna roll
is
this
me.
all
I'm gonna be
week
on the ass
on the
like
air.
That's fine.
So
So
unless I bring my
this
glasses
show will
out
be
and we have a
playing
game or something and I'm
during the
selling
day
stuff.
between
They don't
7
have to
and
be
12
alone. That's just
noon.
about
All
make sure
talk
we
shows will
talk
be
about our
played.
schedule.
You're welcome to come
Tiff,
over.
yours was on, baby, today.
I'm not-
Terry Donnell, what's up? Bridge Radio, baby.
Oh my God.
When I come to Atlanta, I'm coming to get on your
Let
show.
me know, because I just want to get a list of
Back behind the camera. What?
We need to get our list of
I
our
know my
guests
nose, Terry.
in advance, because we need to start our guests
You're
So
right.
the show's gonna be
So here's no
Yeah, every
TV.
Thursday.
We all in here kicking it.
every
I
Thursday.
believe it's always do as
So
I
I don't
say,
like
not
that.
as I do.
Do it in there.
We all in here
Okay.
kicking it.
Now, I can't admit that
'Cause they're
some
looking at the
kids do have to
considered
learn their
10-4. You see how my nose though? Hey, Billy Graham.
You can't have a job when you're too young. You
I'm
can't
calling
have
the
a
wrong
job.
night because I want to schedule a day for you.
Sounds
Because
better than my parents.
And
But
anybody
you're right.
being online.
I got the third week of
Yeah,
July
for it as your
Don't
training.
forget to
That's
see
how far we looked up. Everybody
We
calling
need to
me.
get our segments together.
To do that.
I got a
They're
list
gonna
of
say as soon as I get older,
So when
that's
they
when I'm
watch
doing
it
That's how
like
they
that,
learn that. So you're right.
Is
I
it
totally
like
agree
you
with
would
you.
throw like if we say something
I
like
like
real
the
sounds
sound.
like the
They don't hear the sound
emoji.
effects on
I'm
there.
still getting
No,
responses
that's
on my
the sound
topic.
effects. What I'm
So
saying
we
when
say
they
the
watch
sound
it one
effects.
day, it's like we say something retarded,
Hey.
so we turn like the fucked up emoji.
Urban
Like,
City
can
Radio,
you
Cleveland,
just-
Ohio, baby. It's going
But I do
down.
emojis on there, like on mine, it's over there though. So,
So-
I'm
I
talking
think-
about like the pop up in the
Feel
screen.
free
What they're
to shoot me
seeing.
topic
Yeah.
subjects that
Oh,
you like
okay.
for us to discuss.
Look at all these hearts.
Next time we
See.
come on Thursday.
Oh,
We're
okay.
going on,
Yeah.
we're going on, we're going in,
Exactly.
we're going
We're
in.
gonna talk
We're
about
going back in.
Two play that two.
Back on.
All right.
Let's get that music.
Shout out to Keisha Lane.
Oh, yeah, got music.
No.
Okay, we back on. This is the Vibe on air, Urban City Radio. The studio hotline is wide open, 216-539-9858. We got Mr. D, so Mike King, Butter,
Butter baby.
Legacy,
Okay.
and somehow
Legacy.
Squirt just
I
popped
just
on
got all
in.
up in their business today. I love it.
That's okay, but we love her. We want to hear
Yeah.
We gonna-
Thanks
This
for
is
having
like the last segment of the show, and I mean, we've been talking about all kinds of different stuff tonight, and it's been pretty fucking entertaining.
Hey,
That shit
watch
is
your
funny as
language.
fuck.
But I want to talk about something important to me. What do you ladies like when it comes to getting some penis?
What? You so nasty.
About this, that, about this, way.
I'm the only dude amongst a bunch of ladies that's in this room because we got Byron in that
You
room.
know what? If you want to be
But I want to
honest,
know. I mean, what? Tell me.
It's not even
What?
about penis.
It's not. I'm not. I'm just. That's the subject matter. But what I want to know is what makes y'all go.
Stupid dumb retarded.
what make me go, ooh?
Yeah.
And first of all, as the softer side of the table,
Go ahead, Butter.
I'm so too, because y'all know y'all gotta bring a hardcore.
Yeah, I'm a little, she's a little hardcore.
Wait, I
Don't,
know
don't
all
get
the
me
time,
wrong.
though.
Don't get me
I
wrong.
know all
I'm
the
personal.
time.
I'm
Them
very
niggas say me this
personal, but
way.
I can be very aggressive. But I'm
Okay.
personal, so I won't always be like, oh yeah, this is how the shit I like it. Give it to me like this in front of everyone.
Okay.
Okay, I mean I try some crazy stuff. But, I do believe it's the vibe. Not always the size. Now, if you're too small, you damn near got a vagina. I don't think that's gonna work.
Well, I ain't got nothing that doesn't fuck me
But
on the wall before.
I am a connector. I'm a connector. I believe I have to vibe with a person. That's what makes it so intense.
Right.
Don't talk too much, please. Talking too much is like a turn off. You talk so much, I be like, sometimes you just be like, damn, shut up. Like you could talk a little bit, talk shit to me, you know, choke me a little bit, pull my hair,
But see,
but
I like to
don't
have,
talk
back in the
so
day,
much.
HBO sex.
because it's a
Put me on
turn
the
off.
dresser, knock everything down.
That's nice, but don't talk so much. Sometimes you can just overdo it.
Hold on, you gotta talk to me. I have a voice.
What's the one in time? One in
That's
time?
butter. Yeah, that's like
That's
butter.
butter.
I like it a little while, and nice and sensual.
We gonna save you for last. Go ahead, Squirt.
What the hell I do?
Well, I have a voice fetish, so I like to break it down, you know what I'm saying, and be like, what's up, Squirt?
That's not talking too much. I like that.
Be like, what's up? You know, I'm rowdy all day long, so when it comes to that, shut up.
Stern. She
I like
wants
to
stern.
smell good.
Yes.
Go ahead, lay in that bed.
I like,
Who says squirt her name? I cannot take her seriously.
That's my name. Everybody say that, but let me explain what
Go
squirt
ahead,
means.
go ahead.
When I was a child, I called brothers. And you know, back in our day, like y'all used the term shawty. Hello, shawty, for your kids.
Right.
Squirt was a name like that.
Right.
It came from the Caucasians, not you niggerish like in the freak style. This is a, if you look up in the Western
So
Dictionary,
it
it's a
basically is like a
rambunctious,
little
rowdy
squirt.
child. I was rowdy. I used to fight. I was loud. I was boyish. You know. So
Get out of here, you
squirt
little
was like,
squirt.
yeah, that's what
Like
they
on
do.
Popeye.
Sometimes a squirt buzzed me in the head, and I go fighting and be mad, and I was rowdy. So that's where the name comes from.
Well, when did I find out your name was Squirt? What year was that?
92 doing the freak.
Nah, that was. It was 2012.
Hey, you know what? It gets the attention, and guess what? Everybody coming up in here because they don't know what the hell
And
squirt
then
is
you
about.
make radio drops that sound like you just busted it over record.
Reel that nigga in and drive that nigga out.
Now, that side of me, only a few people know, so I won't explain all that. But,
That's what.
yeah.
That's
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. They should.
They squirt.
It's still civil.
That be squirting on radio.
Y'all so nasty.
I
Does not mean
I
that.
got a little flash on the
You
camera.
just got squirted.
I love you too,
Yeah,
Milligram. He said, you're grown now, so why still use squirt?
And
Because
now,
it gets everybody's attention, and then I can get my point across.
and
That's
now,
why.
it's time for the ratchet people.
Shout out to my
With-
cousin.
Come on, boo-boo.
Didi from
Turn
the
up on
dance
it real
side.
quick.
So we're gonna always shout out Rossi for the whole entire posse.
Shout out to Carlo.
Shout out to the Reggie man.
I love her.
Shout out to the swishers.
Y'all know I like the good ones. The nice thing, Jamaica.
Speaking to the mic, see.
Come on.
I am.
There you
Who
go.
you trying to put this dick on in my face?
That's what she said.
That's what he said.
So,
Listen like this the rest of the show.
you know, most of the shows are on the radio.
I love when I hear that.
All right.
Because I'm doing
It is. I
But
agree with you.
tell
We had this
your
discussion.
story then. Tell your story.
What story I have?
We ain't got long. Come on, baby.
Yeah, we ain't got that
Is
long.
it
So,
over? Yeah, it's
about,
over
you know,
50%,
what does it for you when it comes to this?
What does it for me?
Yeah.
Oh, also for real shit. Because you know, y'all, I'm not for real ratchet. I'm just 3/4 of 2 tenths of 87 of 100 ratchet.
She ratchet all her cousins and mamas.
No, my grandmama said, shout out to Anita Louie Crane. But she from 105. She real ratchet. Ooh, she's funny. Don't fuck with my grandma, y'all. She'll shoot you and whoop your ass. She was like 3 years
She
ago.
might be my cousin.
I'm not playing. My grandma beat my ass. Shout out to
Yeah,
my
no, no,
cousin,
no,
Brittany
no.
Lewis. She'll tell you
You'll
she
be
was
like,
there.
oh,
Come on, beat my ass with one hand. And had my baby had little silver in the other hand, just dragging me through the kitchen. I'm like, get this bitch off me.
Oh my God.
This girl is
But one
crazy.
thing I'm never gonna do is I'm never gonna lie on you or to you.
Okay.
This is smooth jam. If you didn't know it was real, it's real now. And this is what a real hard woman looks like. I got all the tattoos. They came from the Cracker Jack box. They can peel off or no. I love my kids. I got 2 beautiful daughters and I got 3 step-kids. And I'm not in nobody's relationship, but I will not leave the children when I have a relationship with them. Because fuck they daddies.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Well, what does it?
Oh my
But
God.
that's what does it for me. Be a father. And when you got some kids, be a father. You ain't even gotta have no
What if you ain't got
bios.
no
Be a
kids?
father. Like I said, that's the bio. You don't have to be
What are you
bio.
talking about?
Yeah, that's you. That's you. Want to know what makes
You so nasty.
you want to know what makes me come?
Oh no.
That's
Okay,
what
we're
them legs go
gonna
on.
keep it nice on
That's-
the air.
That is nice. That's nice.
Oh, I thought he was gonna
Oh
hit
my
that.
God.
You heard, no?
Wow.
That butt.
She approved. Go ahead.
Ah, I just want to see her act.
Let's go.
Right,
So,
right, right.
Yeah.
That's
talk about it.
what gets me in the mood. Get it. I'm gonna for what you driving, what you got, what you got.
Exactly.
You are a real father. Like I said, don't have to be by you are taking care of a child or children, and you really taking care of them. You just not financial. Because I know a couple of dads, they're financial.
So basically,
dads.
get in your pants. I gotta have a baby and be taken care of.
You are
See,
so
listen, all the way.
ignorant. I can't stand
That
They gotta be walking up on you carrying the kid
Yeah.
like, hey,
No,
what's going on?
no.
Always.
I ain't never been to sleep with a
Damn
creeper. I only
comedians, I
got
swear.
tricked one time when I thought a nigga really fucked with his
Hey, woman, like, hey, that's my daughter. What's going on?
Had to go
I done put her
My
through
son,
college.
can we go to my house for dinner?
Right.
You hungry?
You gotta be
I understand what she's saying though.
Because
We fucking
nobody,
up
yeah,
5 minutes, y'all. 5 minutes.
because
All right.
I'm gonna make it quick, but because nobody is fathers. Everybody like this nigga. He cute. He has an own business. Girl, he got a Hermes belt. He fine. He got some money. No, nigga, are you a real father? You can get this pussy if you are a
Oh
real
my God.
father.
Okay.
But it's some more rules to that. So all the good fathers don't be DMing me.
So my line to you when I meet you at the bar is like, hey,
I'm a great father.
Oh, they all
I got
right here.
I have a college fund for my kids over 13,000.
See, because what they don't really have about
You wanna
me, like,
do it?
because I be on that side.
You know what's a turn on? When the turn on is somebody who's driven. I love a guy with passion, a hustler. Oh my! When I could talk to you and I tell you about your talent, and you start lighting up and you start explaining it to
How
me, you
you
just
feel.
get so off
That's
subject,
the
you start
turn
off
on.
hustling
Yes.
and getting this and you're so focused, and then being a good dad and you love your children, somebody that respects their parents.
And then you show me how you thinking about how we
And you don't tie your shoes too tight.
What?
Girl, I cannot. When I tell you,
Don't worry about
tell
it
you
being out
something.
there. That's a
Can
secret
I tell you a
sauce.
secret
Never
turn
do.
off?
What do the shoestring got to do
Don't
with
even
it?
Can I tell you a
Never
secret turn off?
again.
A secret turn off is someone who, I don't like people that sag. But I cannot stand a man who pulls his pants up real high and ties his belt built real tight and his tennis shoes so tight that they curl up on his hip.
Well, I ain't
When
got
I
that
tell you
one.
that I look at that
That's
shit
the
for
way.
real, like I really do look at a man that ties his shoes too tight and his belt so tight. And it's
somebody
so
said they
tight.
need butter. Terry, Donnell, Bell.
You don't want them
I'm
problems.
trying
You
to
don't want them problems.
That's not right. If you ain't
You don't want
strong
them
enough,
problems.
First of all, you got a whole
then
lot of
boy,
work.
bye.
We about to get ready and sign out, man. This is our first show tonight.
On till 4 in the morning.
Urban City Radio. This is the vibe online.
Don't tie your shoes.
I want everybody to go around and, say
Take care of
something
your kids.
Real quick.
about what y'all gonna do,
Okay.
sign out the thing.
Okay.
So do your sign out. Butter.
I'm gonna do my sign off. I'm gonna thank y'all for coming.
Uh-oh.
And this is Butter Baby. Go visit me on All About Butter. Visit me on my Facebook and my Instagram. Thank y'all for having me here, and I'm gonna be the softer side.
Oh, snap.
Go ahead, Lexi.
I don't know. She got real sexy on that.
Get sexy on the
Do your
line.
thing.
Hey,
See ya.
y'all.
We got our episode show up.
Okay, this is
2
Legacy
minutes.
CC from Under Fab. Love y'all. We gonna always be 100 because with y'all I'm gonna be 98.7.
Thanks, Court, for coming on the show tonight. Check her out. Check her shows out on Urban City Radio. This is Mr. D's over Mike King. You can check me out on Facebook under D Carroll. That's my name. Instagram at Mr. D's Who You Need. You can get me on Snapchat at Mr_D's 2015.
That's too long.
It don't matter. I'm just fuck. But check us out here every Thursday, 7:30, 9:30. Urban City Radio, 216-539-9858. We out this bitch. If you feeling the vibe, let's stay
Don't
cool.
talk too hard.
Feel the
That's how you
vibe.
break your back.
All right, y'all. Peace out. Download that Urban City Radio app at your app store on all Apple and all what's that? Google
iTunes,
devices.
iCloud, Backpage. Hit it up.
Tell your mama I said hi.
No, not Backpage. Medicine, Alabama. Hey, all my stripper bitches. I'll be coming for y'all. Y'all don't get interviewed too. Because they want to hard
Come
you
here.
on the team.
Come here.
Shit.
All right. She is so crazy. I love her.
All
All right, y'all. Luke, happy birthday, baby.
Happy birthday, Luke.
We out this bitch. We out this bitch. We out this bitch.